Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Oleksandra Tomashevska and I'm a professional tax advisor in Ukraine. And today we will talk about how to deposit the authorized capital in a Ukrainian company. So how to declare the amount of authorized capital and what you can do with this. As I mentioned in my previous videos, there is no requirement to the size of mandatory authorized capital. So you can register $1 authorized capital company and it will be pretty right. It's not a mistake. There is more important that you have to put $1, so it's supposed to be some amount, but not zero. But there is no sense to register a company with $1 authorized capital, I think. I don't know, because usually a company has some expenses, kind of office, you need telephones, you need hire people, so you really need some money to start business, to pay first bills, right? And the best amount does not exist because it depends on type of your business. If you have big plans on your business, there is a good amount supposed to be confirmation of your financial stability, and as bigger your authorized capital, that more stable your company is. Next moment, that how can you pay your authorized capital? It's not supposed to be only money payment, for example, banking transfer or cash. You can also declare property, proprietary process, intellectual property, copyright, and some other things that you can declare as an authorized capital. You can do both, actually. You can declare some money deposit and you can declare a property. Both ways are fine, it's okay. Then about the timing. So how much time do you have to declare your authorized capital, to put money in? In many countries, as I know, there are very strict obligations. You have to put money into business before you register the company. But in Ukraine, it's different. You can pay your authorized capital during 6 months after the date of the registration of the company. So, for example, if the date of the registration is April 1st, you have 6 months to pay your capital, to put money into business, and it's pretty long term. But if it's not enough for you, for example, you want to put big amount of money, you need some time to collect this money, so you can mention in registration documents in your chapter that there is a year, for example. So this point of your chapter is flexible. And you can take your time. You can take a year or more if it's necessary for your business. And actually there is no rule particular if you don't have to pay a particular amount, so there is no responsibility if you didn't pay your own authorized capital. Well, we don't pay attention for that, but depends on the type of your business, of course, it depends. So next moment, you have to understand that you also can change, you can make this authorized capital less if you want. There is no amount, so if you declare a big amount for $1 million, for example, you can make it less and you can just change the documents and get your money back in this case if you are disappointed of your business, for example. But what's the best amount to declare the authorized capital? So you can just count all your expenses for first several months or half a year, for example, because you will pay for telephones, you can pay for address, business address, you can pay for salary because you're gonna hire people, supposed to. If you have this budget, you can count how much money do you need for the first business activity and just declare this amount of money as authorized capital. It makes sense, in my opinion. Okay, next time we will talk about banking accounts in Ukraine and how to open business bank account in Ukraine. See you next time. Thank you for watching. There was Oleksandra and Tomashevska.